So the Dodgers win the World Series.
Yay.
The Yankees collapse in the fifth inning. And Fritzy into numerology. Do you want to give the numerology? Can you even hear me?
The numerology of 5.
Okay.
Because with the fifth inning, and the score was 5-5, and Freeman, who got the hit that made it 5-3, and he's the MVP of the World Series, wears number 5. There's a lot of stuff going on with 5.
Okay. All righty. So the Yankees, this is how it sounded. The final call on AM 570 LA Sports Dodgers Radio Network.
Dave Roberts can hardly watch. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Buehler. Got him swinging! That's it! It's a World Series win for LA! They've done it! They finished the job and give Los Angeles the parade it's been waiting for! A swarm of Dodgers on the right side of the infield. Grown men but children again, living out their dream.
That's courtesy of AM 570, our friends in Los Angeles. A 7-game series comes down to more than one player, one person normally. And with all the millions and millions and millions of dollars that both of these franchises spent this year on their rosters, it comes down to small things. Small things like catching a fly ball, covering first base, making a good throw to third base, taking advantage of a situation. You know, Aaron Judge drops a routine fly ball. You know, the fifth inning started harmlessly. It was like, all right, 5-0. Garrett Cole was dealing. All right, we're going to Los Angeles for Game 6. Then all of a sudden it happened. Judge drops a ball. Anthony Volpe, an error throw to third. And then Garrett Cole, he sees a dribbler from Mookie Betts go up the first baseline. Anthony Rizzo, he's sort of waiting for Garrett Cole to be over there. And give credit to Mookie Betts because he got down the line. He never, ever said, well, I just grounded out to end the inning. If you look at Garrett Cole, he comes off the mound. He's headed towards the dugout. Anthony Rizzo backs up. There was maybe a little nonchalance on his part there. I don't know if they would have gotten Mookie Betts, in fairness to the totality of the play. But Garrett Cole has to. This is what you work on in spring training. When you go watch spring training, you'll see this every single day. All right, I'm going to throw it, and then I'm going to go cover first. The first baseman throws it to me. Then you get in the back of the line. This is simple. This is just baseball 101. Get over there. But do not rule out or forget Mookie Betts getting out, right-handed hitter, getting out of the box, getting down the line, and really putting pressure. This is what happened with Mookie Wilson in the World Series with Bill Buckner. He put pressure on Buckner. Buckner was not going to get the ball over to Bob Stanley. Stanley was not going to get there in time. And this is what Mookie Betts did. He did not give up on the play. He put pressure on them. Garrett Cole doesn't cover first base. Rizzo is there holding the baseball. And then all of a sudden, Freddie Freeman gets his opportunity. And he didn't miss. He didn't miss at all during the entire World Series. But, you're watching this and you're trying to understand how do you make these little mistakes. But this is the Yankees. The Yankees were not a clean team, terrible base runners. You make mistakes. They didn't hit. But give credit to the Dodgers. And I'm going to start with Dave Roberts. I know Freddie Freeman, is your MVP, and rightfully so, probably unanimous. Dave Roberts did a wonderful job. And I liken his personality to Terry Francona. Francona dealt with big names and big egos, and he managed that. And he managed that on and off the field. And Dave Roberts has some of that in him, that he's able to take. They play like they're a scrappy, small market team. And that is really a testament to Dave Roberts. And I know that we, questioned him. It felt like each year his job is hanging in the balance. And I hope that people aren't second guessing him. He did a great job with the pitching staff. Walker Buehler coming in, and a unique stat where you save a game and you win a game. That doesn't happen very often in World Series history. Freddie Freeman was great, but you get production from the bottom of the lineup. It's just small things that made them world champs. Here's Dave Roberts, the manager.
Yeah, we have talked about this in the past, Dave, how much it irritated you to hear people say 11 straight postseason berths, only one title, only one. How do you feel about that criticism now?
I'm going to take the high road. You know, it's hard to win a championship, regardless of, you know, what your team is like. It's hard, and there's a reason why there hasn't been a repeat champion since the Yankees did it. And so it clearly speaks to the playoff format, all that stuff. And so I'm going to be in the moment, and I'm going to enjoy the heck out of this one. And I'm sure there's no asterisks on this one.
Ah, there you go. I liked it. I already have the World Series odds for next year, according to DraftKings. Your favorite, the Dodgers, followed by the Yankees, Braves, Phillies, and the Orioles. That's according to DraftKings. I don't know where Juan Soto is going to go. I don't know if Juan Soto knows where he's going to go. I think he'll go to the highest bidder. His agent is Scott Boras, and it usually happens that way. But if you're the Yankees, if you're Juan Soto, have you seen enough where you want to stay with the Yankees? Being a left-handed hitter and having that right field porch, I would certainly entertain the idea that that's where I want to be. And in a lineup that's got other guys, power guys, it was just and I said this during the World Series, maybe the playoffs, it's not a well-built lineup there. And I think that'll be the key in the offseason is, can you make it a fuller lineup as opposed to we got three really good hitters here and then we have a bunch of pedestrians. We thought the Yankees had the better pitching staff. Dodgers didn't get a lot out of their starting pitchers, but they got enough out of their starting pitchers. And then you had Freddie Freeman, and that was pretty much enough. But I did like that Juan Soto goes, hey, right after the game, he's like, hey, all 30 teams, I'm open for business. And I'm like, Juan, I'm going to guess there's maybe 3 teams who can afford you. It's not 30 teams. I don't think we're going to have this announcement in the offseason. Juan Soto has just announced he is going to the Pirates. That's not going to happen. It's probably going to be maybe Toronto, the Yankees, the Mets, maybe the Dodgers they've talked about. Do the Giants try to make a splash? They've tried to do that in previous seasons. So Juan Soto's probably got maybe 5 teams that he can entertain the idea of joining them. And you're probably going to have to start the negotiations at around $600 million. Do I want that? No. Because once again, how many stars can you have? You must have a full lineup here. And if you're going to spend that kind of money, what are you passing on that makes your lineup fuller instead of I'm going to rely on that one guy? Like the Yankees have relied on Aaron Judge. And I said Aaron Judge was going to homer last night. And I was sad that he dropped that fly ball because he had a great season. And I don't want him remembered for that. I mean, and he won't be remembered. It's not one of those Bill Buckner, oh, that's all you remember because of the magnitude of that error. They were leading. They were going to win the World Series. They were going to get rid of, this drought that the Red Sox had. Bill Buckner had 2,800 hits. If he didn't have, bad ankles and knees, he would have had 3,000 hits. He would have been a Hall of Famer. But Billy Buck is known just for that one play. You had Judge out there, and for some reason, he's thinking about doubling up the runner. Small things. Fundamental things. Here's Aaron Judge.
I think falling short in the World Series will stick with me until I die, probably. I think just like every other loss, those things don't go away. They're battle scars along the way, and hopefully when my career is over, we got a lot of battle scars, but also a lot of victories along the way too.
Yeah, I get it. It's going to eat him up for a little while. And does it stay with him? Well, it'll stay with him. The question is, does it stay with us? Do we go, oh, Aaron Judge, he dropped the ball in the World Series. All right. He didn't have a great World Series, but he did homer last night. It was just that play, something really, really small. Hey, keep your eye on the ball. How many times have we told that growing up? Keep your eye on the ball. Shohei Ohtani didn't do much in the World Series. Obviously, banged up with the shoulder, but he built up enough credibility during the regular season, playing through the injury, that he kind of got a hall pass here. And now you look at this Dodger team next year. They weren't healthy this year. And then you get Ohtani, who's going to be able to pitch. That's why they're the World Series favorites. Yes, Marvin?
Oh, yeah. Clayton Kershaw's coming back, too.
I don't know. Yeah.
You think this is it?
I don't know. I mean, he's been through so much. I don't know if. I mean, he's probably going to say, "Let me go with the mindset of I'm going to spring training, maybe." But if you do bow out, I mean, you won the World Series. You like to be part of it, but he's been a part of a lot of the Dodgers' success. But for Dave Roberts, I'm happy for him. I do like him personally. And there are times when I shake my head with some of the moves that he makes, but not in the playoffs. I thought he did a wonderful job. And for Freddie Freeman, he's one of those guys where you go, oh, that's right. He was MVP. And they seem to put the ball in the same position. When they were trying to get him out, like I would never throw the ball inside to him. And then he muscles that base hit, 2 runs come in. That's just a professional hitter.